when I asked them, what do you hope from Pak Anies, and they said, first they want clean governance, and then they also believe that you would impose a kind of Islamic orthodoxy and Sharia-based moral values. To what extent, and how would you translate those demands into your policies?
Okay, so questions from the audience. I've got Nava here, Hal Hill, and the gentleman there at the back with the shirt on there. So that's three, and we'll take three at once if we can. So one microphone. Nava, one up here. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Pak Anies, for the presentation. My name is Nava. I'm a PhD student here. Over the course of my fieldwork, I was researching about Islamist groups, alumni of the 212 movement, and especially the women activists. And, I got all the updates about all your achievements from my respondents. And so they are some of your biggest fans. So, when I asked them, why do you work so hard for Pak Anies campaign? Because they are volunteers for, Sobat Anies. They really work laboriously day and night, unpaid for the success. I asked them, what do you hope from Pak Anies? And they said, first they want clean governance, and then they also believe that you would impose a kind of Islamic orthodoxy and Sharia-based moral values. To what extent, and how would you translate those demands into your policies? Thank you.
This is so Canberra. It was quiet. When Pak Anil Kumar, thanks for coming. Usually, quiet audience like this is in Singapore, Pak. Okay, but it was quiet here. Anyway, the first questions with regard to aspirations. I've received many aspirations, and when I'm working as governors, then I have few principles that I uphold when making decision. What are the first one? First is justice to all, the principle of justice. Number two, common sense has to be there. Okay. Number three is public interest. And number four is rules and regulations and undang-undang. Okay? So I didn't work the other way around, Pak. Because most of us in government will be working the other way around. Number one is following rules and regulations, but sometimes they're not making sense. Okay? And sometimes they're not in the public interest. And sometimes it doesn't reflect the principle of justice. So, our approach has been like that. So principle of justice, and then common sense, akal sehat, and then public interest, and then rules and regulations. So with that, I believe that's the very principles of Islam too, is justice. So that has been our approach. And if you are witnessing Jakarta in the past 5 years, we try to always ensure that four principle is being adopted. So it's not specifically only for a certain religious group, but also to all. And that has been the approach. And I like to carry on that approach toward the future.